everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. The shutdown arc continues, and I'm going to admit that... What did I just read? What did I just read? Microsoft, did you just... Hold on a second, I'm going to come back to that. I would like to continue with this dialogue for the time being. I'm going to go over this in the card fight. I wonder if it's changed much since last time. Hello. Who let Aichi Sindo in? Hey, Goki, it's good to see you. What brings you to these parts? Looking for a fight, huh? No, I just dropped by to talk to Kamui. Your eyes busted? He's right there. Righteous! I won another fight. Kamui! Hey, bro, what's up? I haven't seen you since we won nationals. Yeah, I was starting to wonder when you dropped by. Goki gave them to us after I decided to join his team. Eh? Winning nationals with Q4 was great, but I needed to find a new challenge, so I decided I would win my next championship with Handsome. Why? Like I said, I came back for one reason only, and that's to win it all with Team Handsome, which means that we're rivals. Kamui, are you dumb? No! Get away from her! Which means that we're rivals, again. Why, though? Actually, I wanted to show you this. Does that seal have the symbol of the Vanguard fight circuit? You kidding me? What's this thing all about anyway? It's an exclusive event with a competitor selected by You know, I'm gonna talk about Nagisa for a bit. She does have some redeeming qualities a bit, but she's still not the best person around, and I still want Kamui to get away from her. I think he needs to get a restraining order on her. That girl is not good for him. Or anyone, for that matter. In fact, I think when she's an adult, she's not going to be a good person at all. It's an exclusive event with the competitors selected by invitation. And if you're wondering why I'm saying this about a child, well, I don't think she gets much better in the future either. If you're wondering what that means, well, let's wait until I get there, okay? I don't think it's realistic for me to get to G era by the end of this month. I don't think so. I just don't. It took me about a week to get through season 1. And I don't know how long it'll take me to get through this season, or season 3, but I'll probably wrap up the month still on season 3. It's your choice. I want you to join me at the circuit as a teammate. Sorry, bro. I've got a lot of people depending on me here. I'm part of Team Handsome now, which means I can't go. He's a handsome man now, and once a handsome man, always a handsome man. Not necessarily wrong, but I think you're chaining him to responsibilities. He shouldn't have at his age. We'll see about that. Kamui, are you ready? Are you really gonna let this chance pass you by? Why don't you find somebody else to play in his place? 'Cause I don't want to play with anyone else. Bro, really? An invitation to the biggest card fighting event on the planet. Listen up, kid. When you joined this team, it was on the ground that you'd be helping us get our first national championship. Well, yeah, but now, I'm a man of my word. I made a promise. Still, it's come to this. I challenge you, Aichi Sindo. If you want Kamui back so badly, then fight me and Nagisa for him. Yeah, and if you can't beat both of us, then you don't get to take him away. That's nice, but I've got a better idea. If you're gonna card fight with someone, it should be me. Are you sure? Since it's my future at stake, I'll fight the battle myself. If Aichi wins, I'm going with him. If I win, then I stay a handsome man. And then Nagisa and I will step back and let you handle it. Because I know that you always give it everything you've got. You'd better... Let's battle this thing out. You got it, Kamui. Stand up, my Vanguard! This could have been like episode 3 or something in a 13 episode structure. I mean, the season isn't that long, but it's still longer than it needed to be. Like, really. It is. So, 1 minute. Alright, I had to play as... I had to play Gold Paladin, so give me a second. Okay, and since the card fight has just begun, I will get back to what I was talking about before. Okay, Aichi. I need Kamui on my team. Gold Paladins, don't let me down. Alright. I'm not really sure how this deck works, but it's pretty similar to Royal Paladin. I think the thing with Gold Paladins is you call more from your deck. So you're calling units from your deck more often. But you still get power from having your allies with you. I can't think about what's at stake here. I've got to focus on playing the best I can. Can you two please shut up for a bit? I mean, seriously, I like you guys, but let me talk. Alright, so I was distracted by Chrome. Kamui? What did I just say? I bet you probably thought I'd be no different than I was a few weeks ago. But I've trained an awful lot since we won nationals. I bet you did, Kamui. I bet you did. Now, are you done? So I opened Chrome on my phone, and you know how Chrome is on phones. Apparently, it just likes to tell you about things, and sometimes my interest is piqued. And well, I just moved to Windows 11. Aichi, come on! Defeating our Nova Grapher deck isn't going to be easy, Kamui. That's why I'm gonna hit you with all I've got. Are you guys done? Please! Or I'm just gonna sit here and just keep talking without progressing the card fight at all. Okay, so I heard that there's a problem and Microsoft can't deal with it. Microsoft is admitting that it can't fix something on its own operating system. I'm just like, what the hell? Did you really just say that you made an operating system? You made this operating system that I'm on, and you don't know it better than me. You don't know it better than everyone else. You're just as lost as we are. You guys made this operating system, Microsoft. You guys made it! You guys have made operating systems since before I was born, I think. And you guys really don't know how to fix this problem. Well, that problem doesn't apply to me. It doesn't affect me, but still. It's just so dumb that Microsoft themselves can't fix it. However, I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually. I mean, this is their operating system after all. They have to. Alright, and now I'm ready, and I'm going to kill you, Kamui. This is so weird. It's the same Aichi as always, but something seems different about him. No, it's all in my head, No, it's all in my head. Who cares about my greatest enemy? Because... What? I just made a mistake there. I said that... Who cares? Kamui? I'm going to take you down. There is no mercy in this card fight. Oh, and Windows 10 is going to, it's going to lose support in 2025. And I knew that time was going to be pretty soon when I looked up Windows 10. Yeah, I looked up when Windows 10 was going to be, was going to stop. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find the grade 2 you're supposed to call. I don't think it matters since this is just the beginning of the season. But I do think that you're supposed to. I'm gonna call this one. Anyway, when I looked up the release date for Windows 10, it was released in 2015. And I knew that it would also be losing support at some point because I was just like, it was released in 2015. I changed to Windows 8.1 in 2014, in December of that year. And in 2015, Windows 8.1 was already obsolete. And it's been obsolete for pretty much most of Windows 10 being out. So I knew that when Windows 8.1 was expected to see support. You're distracting me, IT! Oh my god, why? Hold on a second. Okay. I minimized the emulator so I can continue. I'm going to minimize OBS Studio as well so I can continue. Okay, so as I was saying, I knew Windows 10 would eventually become obsolete pretty fast too. And because I just switched to Windows 11, and that's why I switched to Windows 11, and because I knew that Windows 10 would soon be obsolete. But 2025, dear God. I expect Windows 11 to be obsolete before I've had time to get I expect it to be obsolete before the end of the decade. Before the end of the decade, Windows 11 will be made obsolete, and I will be forced to upgrade to Windows, whatever Microsoft calls it. Alright, and I am finished rambling. I will now continue the card fight. You two talk a lot. Everyone just witnessing this would just like to tell me, so do you. Okay, fair. I'm not gonna let you miss out on going to the Vanguard fight circuit. Gold Paladins, I've put my trust in you. Don't fail me now. So, I remember what Gold Paladin is supposed to do, and I don't remember what Narukami's thing is. Okay. But yeah, I don't really want to replace Windows 11 anytime soon, but I think my hand is going to be forced to do that. Because I was forced when it came to Windows 8.1. So as soon as it's Windows 11's turn, I'm going to be forced to upgrade then too. Which is going to be unfortunate because I really don't want to be forced to do anything. I don't like being forced to do anything. But what if my computer just conveniently stops functioning well right around the time a new operating system is released? That could happen. I believe Windows 11 was released sometime last year, like around October or so. And don't quote me on that, I haven't Google searched the date, so I may have forgotten. I know I'm a bit late to the game here. I also know that I was still forced into it. Okay, no. Okay. And now he has no cards in his hand, and he has nothing on the field. Okay, I might still be screwed depending on what my... Okay, you gotta draw a trigger. Right on cue as well, I didn't even have time to... what are the chances of me getting a trigger? Well, if I draw one, then I can just, you know, whatever. Nothing will stand in my way! Limit break! Really? Did he say limit break? Well, I did end up drawing a trigger. Okay. I drew two. And that shows a lot. That says a lot to me, doesn't it? I mean, it really does say a lot to me, but because I'm forced to play a fixed deck, I don't have the defenses. But I think I'll be fine. I just don't have the defenses, which is my fault. I didn't know. Ugh. Damn it! Ugh. Well, that loss is my fault. I didn't... Okay, we're going to retry that. I can't believe what just happened. I am stunned. Guys, I'm going to take a moment and I'll be back soon. I'm going to wrap up the video and I'll be back when I'm ready to continue. And also when the void stops taunting me.